Hello and welcome to this session of Must Know VA Questions, and we are doing session number 11 today. I'm trying to be as regular as possible and do as many as I can before the CAT. And so in session 11, I have picked up CAT 20, which is the most relevant last year's paper, 2-hour paper, the kind of paper we expect is going to come this year also. So yes, CAT 20 it is, and we are going to do irrelevant statement question today. So this is session number 11 in your must solve VA questions. And let me quickly share my screen with you. So this is the exact paper actually. And it says 5 jumbled up sentences related to a topic are given below. 4 of them can be put together to form a coherent. Coherent means a meaningful paragraph. Identify the odd one out and key in the number of sentence as per your answer, meaning you have to find out which one is the irrelevant statement or odd one out, and you have to mark that. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which of them is the odd one out, right? So let's now try to see which one here makes sense. So it says talk was the most common way, means talk meaning talking to each other for enslaved men. Okay, so here we are talking about enslaved people, meaning people who have actually been slaves, right? And for enslaved men, talk has been tried to be here. We are talking about that. It has been the common way for enslaved men and women to subvert the rules of their bondage and to gain more agency than they were supposed to have. To gain more agency means to get more value, get more power than they were supposed. So by talking, they could actually, it was one way to, lessen their bondage, change their bond position as slaves, and in fact gain more importance, gain more power than they were actually supposed to have. Even in conditions of extreme violence and unfreedom, means they were totally subjugated. Their words were theirs, right? Yeah, they were ubiquitous. Now, ubiquitous means omnipresent, it's present everywhere. The words were there in their minds, it was there in their hearts, and they could say what they want, they wanted, whatever they, even if they were slaved, even if they were tortured, they were saying what they wanted, ephemeral. And it was up to them, short-lived, ephemeral, irrepressible. It could not be repressed. Whatever there was in their hearts, in their minds, they were speaking. And potentially transgressive. Transgressive means it would change paths. It had the potential to change the path of things. So now if you see, first and second are both talking about how talking and words were very, very important, even when people were subjugated, even when they were slaves under slavery conditions. So this is talking about talking during slavery conditions and how it gave them some power. Okay, so 1 and 2 are there. And then third says, slaves came from societies in which oaths, orations, now meaning oaths as in, the promises, the orations means the powerful speaking, invocation is getting out the spirit, carried great potency meaning power, both between people and a connection to the spirit world. Spirit world means the other world, right? The world which is dead. So here now the first two we're talking about during slavery, how talking is important, whereas this is talking about slavery and the connection of talking to the spirit world. Thoda sa, if you see, this looks a little away from the subject, whereas let us see the other sentences. Fourth one says, freedom of speech and power to silence may have been preeminent markers of white slavery in colonies. So freedom of speech and power to silence, that was what they were, the people who were enslaving them, the colonies, the rulers, they were trying to enslave them and stop their freedom of speech and expression. But at the same time, slavery depended on dialogue. Slaves could never be completely muted, so they could not be muted, they were talking, right? So this is also about talking of the slaves and how it was important for them. And slave owners obsessed over slave talk. So slave owners wanted to know that what the slaves were talking, were they talking good things about them or bad things about them, but they could not stop them from talking, though they could never control it. Yet they feared its power to bind and inspire. So, it was the talking of the slaves actually bound them together. It brought them together and inspired them. For they, everyone knew oaths, whispers, and secret conversations bred conspiracy and revolt. So the slave owners were very, very scared about what the slaves were talking, because their talking was something which could actually lead to conspiracy and revolt against the slave owners, the people who were subjugating them. So if you look at this, 1, 2, 4, and 5 are clearly talking about slavery and how it was important for the slaves to be talking their mind during slavery, for the slave owners to be trying to keep them quiet, right? But they could not. And how talking between the slaves could actually have the potential of a revolution, right? So 1, 2, 4, and 5 are clearly, part of the same story, whereas third one is talking about this, speaking of the slaves in the other world, in the spirit world, which is not talking about slavery on earth. So therefore, third one becomes the odd man out here very, very clearly. And this was your irrelevant statement, odd man out question type. It was a solvable question. The best time taken, 1 minute, 1.5, 1.5 minutes was good enough time to solve this question. Could have been solved in a minute, could at the most need 1.5 minutes. And a must do question. It was easy question, should have been attempted. So stay tuned for the next session very, very soon. And thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments. It's really wonderful to read what you want and what you feel like about the sessions.